want strong progressive leadership in Dane County. And we're going to provide that, and hopefully on April 5th, we're going to succeed. I only got here because of you guys, and we're only going to succeed on April 5th because of you also. But first of all, there are a couple people I have to recognize. My family, these guys may look familiar to you from some of the commercials you see. It's my daughter Sadie and Aiden, and my wife Erin. And obviously, certainly couldn't have done this without my family standing beside me and being there for me all the time. And I have to point out there, my mom Donna and my dad Joe, my brother Mike is here somewhere. It's their fault they got me started in this stuff. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Well, this was an incredible race. It was a race that Dane County deserved. That all of my opponents were incredibly strong opponents. It was a civil race. It was issue-based, and I think everyone should be very proud of the type of election we had coming up to now. And I expect the race going to April 5th to be the same. And so for everyone, you know, we don't quite know all the final results yet. It's looking like I'm coming in first. We're not quite sure who's going to be second. Everyone who ran this race should be very proud of the kind of race and the quality of candidates we had. We deserve nothing less in Dane County. This is a very pivotal time in Dane County and across the state of Wisconsin. We had an election in November that changed the landscape, and we're starting to see some of the results of that now with Scott Walker's War on Families. And right here in Dane County, we have to take a stand, and we have to stand against what Scott Walker's doing. We have to stand with the working people of Dane County and Wisconsin and let them know that Scott Walker's vision is not our vision. That's right. In Dane County, we have to move forward regardless of what Scott Walker and the Assembly Republicans and Senate Republicans want to do. We have to get serious about economic development. We need to promote our own pathway, which will include clean energy jobs. We have to protect our environment. Kathleen Falk has laid incredible groundwork. She's worked to create green space, to save farmland, parks, recreation, and we have to keep on doing that. We need to keep the distinction between our communities, so when you drive from one to another, you know you're leaving one and entering another. We need recreational areas. We need to protect our water. We need to protect our land. We need to keep the tradition of Dane County. And I look back, I see former Dane County Executive Rick Phelps, who was a trailblazer in this area, green space and farmland preservation, and we're going to keep moving on that trail. And finally, we have to remember that the biggest job of county government, 50% of county government, is human services. We have to protect the most vulnerable among us. It's a core responsibility that we have. It's a core responsibility that I take serious, even going into the difficult times economically that we are. We have a moral responsibility to take care of the most vulnerable among us, and I intend to make sure and do that and uphold that. Sorry about that. Didn't see your mic down there. Okay. I think we're getting about there. There's one thing I want to mention. The election this year is going to be on April 5th, which just happens to be my dad's 86th birthday. So we need to do a couple of things. We need to work hard. It was hard to get here. We have to keep working. We can't take anything for granted. We have to work for the values that are so special to this county. And let's say we all get together and get my dad a really nice 86th birthday present with a win on November 5th. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. It's a great night. Let's have a good time tonight. And then tomorrow we have to start all over again because we're not there yet, but we're going to get there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.